From skilled nursing to rehabilitation, Haven of Douglas works closely with hospitals and medical professionals to provide a comprehensive healthcare plan for those who need it most. And during the pandemic, they've been one of the leaders in COVID prevention. Executive Director Adam Brake and Infection Control Specialist Carla Aguilar are here to discuss. Thank you both so much for joining me.
Oh, thank you.
Start off by telling us a little bit more about what you do.
Yeah, so we are a skilled nursing facility. We are located in Douglas, Arizona, and we provide a mix of services. We provide long-term care. So the services you think of a typical nursing home, we provide those for families who can no longer take care of their loved ones at home. And we also provide therapy and rehabilitation for cases, knee replacements, hip replacements, people who need IV therapy, people who need wound care, kind of that extra level of care, the step down from what a hospital gives when they're good enough to leave a hospital, but not quite well enough to go home. So we provide that kind of care to the people here in Cochise County.
You know, and especially during this time, it's very important to make sure that people in the facility don't get the virus. So talk about what steps you've taken to reduce or control the effects of COVID there.
Yeah, we've taken an aggressive, no-nonsense approach to our screenings. Screenings are provided by a registered nurse, and we have no self-screening in our building. We have weekly COVID testing for all staff, and educating and re-educating our staff on our policies, both on travel and on personal conduct. We hold everyone to a high standard. We certainly don't want people out on the weekends being irresponsible, because that really reverses a lot of the work we do. And we also teach our staff to hold each other accountable. Make sure that they have the courage to call someone out on not washing their hands for 20 full seconds. If they have a friend who's thinking of doing, going out to a party or doing something like that they have the courage to say, no, don't do that. And we found a lot of success by essentially just holding everyone accountable and lifting together during this pandemic. And Carla, I don't know if you want to add to that.
So we have a protocol that every employee takes when entering the building. We come in, we hand sanitize outside our doors, and we come in with a cloth mask. After we come in, we don our N95s. We are screened by RN at the door. And if any employees say yes to our questions that are directly, if we've been exposed to COVID, if we have anyone in our household that has any symptoms of cold, cough, even right now that we have our allergy symptoms, we go ahead and test, as we have our rapid test, our COVID rapid test in the building, to ensure that no one carrying the virus comes in the building. With that happening, then we go on to hand wash, and then we allow our staff members to enter the building to provide cares for our residents.
Well, it's those high standards that certainly keep people safe and healthy. And there are some COVID success stories. We have a little bit of time, but can you just tell us one of them?
One of the biggest success stories we saw during this was our incredibly low turnover rate. So we, like almost every other facility in the state, we did have a COVID outbreak. We were able to manage it, but all during the managing, we only had a 2% turnover rate. So staff didn't leave. They stayed. They worked in the COVID unit. They exhibited all the loving care, bravery, whatever you want to call it, that a true caring professional would. And while many places have been plagued by staffing issues, we're very blessed to say we're not one of them. And I think the reason we're not one of them is we have quality staff. We have true caring professionals who know what they're doing, and who, even in the face of danger, the face of a pandemic, were volunteering to go to treat our COVID patients, just because that's the level of love we have for our people here, that we'd willingly do that.
Yeah, that's impressive, and just one of the many reasons why patients should come to you. There's a whole lot more we could cover about your great facility. I'm going to let people know how they can get information and even get a free financial consultation. Thank you both so much for what you're doing during this time, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right now, Haven of Douglas is offering a free financial consultation on the cost and eligibility for Arizona long-term care services. If you want more information, call 520-364-7937 or visit havenhg.com/Douglas.